These quesadillas are really good. What do you think about them? Yeah, I think they're tasty. They're not too spicy. So you want to have a little bit of a, let's say, conversation that's not related to anything. And so that's very... Hi everyone, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and welcome to another Super Motivational Friday. Hey friends, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and smash that bell notification icon. This way, other people will get to share in this amazing content and improve the quality of their lives as well. I have a question for you. Have you ever been at an event? It could be a corporate event, it could be some type of social event, and you're networking. Now, there's networking for your personal life, which could be things like dating, right? There's networking to perhaps find somebody that can help maybe someone in your family, like if they're going to college, maybe somebody who knows someone in admissions or things like that. There's networking for business, which is what a lot of people are focusing on today. What I want to share with you here is I've got a business card or two, right? So it doesn't matter what's on the business card. This is just one of my business cards. And so a lot of times, you go to a networking event and the first thing I get is they just throw this business card at you. And I'm like, huh? So I have this philosophy and I've adopted it probably over 25 years ago. I was on this ship. And when I was on the ship, I was talking to somebody and learning about what they do. The key is to remember you're not important, they are. So I was learning about what they did and becoming genuinely interested in them, which is what Dale Carnegie says to do, and as well as learning how to say their name properly, because the most pleasant thing that we enjoy as humans is hearing our name sounded and said correctly. Very important. So if you don't know how to say their name, just ask them. They'll be more than happy to help you, and you can start practicing it with them. So now that you understand that, I had this other person that was actually coming to my side. I was talking to the person for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and they rudely interrupted me. And they said, oh, here, just take my card. And I looked at them and I was like, I'm in the middle of the conversation. Well, that's okay, just take my card and follow up with me. I said, well, sir, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll take your card right now, okay? And I'm gonna put your card in my left pocket. Okay. I said, but if you wait till I'm finished talking with this person, I'll put your card in my right pocket. He really didn't care, but he really was clueless too. All he was about was me, 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 me. He wasn't thinking about the other person. And that's what happens when you go to a lot of networking events. They're always me-centered. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? And so I said, well, if you wait, I'll put it in the other pocket. And he didn't understand that. I said, well, you should, because you see, everybody that is in my left pocket when I walk off this boat tonight, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna throw them all in the garbage can. Everyone in my right pocket are those people that I'm actually gonna choose to follow up with. He walked away, he had no clue. You see, so many people think that it's about them. So I'm more important. You've got to do what I want. I was at another event and this lady interrupted me and I said, that's rude. And she said to me, she says, oh no, she says, I think it's all about opportunity. I said, well, interrupting people is rude. Well, that's just your opinion. So somebody that has that kind of opinion is obviously not somebody I want to do business with, let alone build a friendship with. And history and studies have shown us we do business with people we know, like, and trust. So today I want to just teach you a little bit how to network. So the first thing is you want to get to know who the person is. You don't ask them what they do. You'll maybe talk to them about, the event. Could be something like, hey, what brought you to this networking event today? Oh, I saw it on Eventbrite, or my neighbor told me about it, or my friend told me about it. Great. And maybe we're each having some, let's say, quesadillas or something. These quesadillas are really good. What do you think about them? Yeah, I think they're tasty. They're not too spicy. So you want to have a little bit of a, let's say, conversation that's not related to anything. And so that's very, very important. And so then after you've done that, the next thing you probably are going to do is maybe ask them a question about, maybe a hobby that they like. What do you like to do in your spare time? Don't talk about the job at all. And then they might lead into the fact, well, that's what got me into my work. Oh, it is? So because you're in botany, this is what brought you to your work? Well, I love working with plants, and I actually got a job at a florist doing sales, but I also help create the arrangements. I said, well, that's amazing. And then I'll ask something like, let's say her name was Mary. Mary, so what was it that first got you interested in, working with plants and flowers? And they'd share it with me. And then I would typically listen, and then maybe I ask another question, but I'm always asking questions to actually cause more interest. You see, when I show interest in them, they show interest in me. The key to networking is remembering to listen to WIIFU. Now, that's not what you think it means. What's in it for you and what's in it for them, right? So WIIFU is what's in it for you, okay? And then what's in it for them, WIIFT. And we have to be listening to WIIFT, because if we don't, we're gonna come off selfish, and no one's gonna wanna connect and help us because everything's about us. I hope this gave you some insights about networking, and it was just the cursory beginnings. I have a lot more to share with you on networking, but I wanted to impress upon you that when you network, it should never be about you. It should be about your desire and passion to want to learn about someone. You shouldn't have an agenda to try to get to know them so you can do business with them. You want to get to know them so you can understand how they make an impact in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's always a privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you on this video and many others. Be sure to share this out with everyone you know on social media. And if you feel compelled to, why don't you click on the PayPal link, buy my team and I don't know, an ice cream cone, a sandwich, or perhaps a nice fruity beverage. Either way, we'll be grateful. Those pennies and dollars you invest into us, we'll put that into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, and even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content. And remember, the next time you're at a networking event, don't be that guy that just throws cards. Nobody will like you.